So this is from M. Berg. And this goes into facial recognition. This is going to be our last story of the day. Thank you, M. Berg, for sharing this. So you guys know that facial recognition software is being completely abused. I helped Fight for the Future with a campaign around it. Our facial recognition is used in a very over-militarized way. It is very faulty software. It can get it wrong up to 98% of the time. They're using it on the streets, in particular against communities of color. And they're getting mismatches constantly. And it's already happened where people have been deported to countries that they've never even been to because of faulty facial recognition software. So this technology is faulty. This technology is being abused to the nth degree, and it should be banned in law enforcement. So here's something that happened to an ACLU lawyer. So check this out. Now, they're saying they're not going to over-militarize with this. They're not going to abuse this. But an ACLU lawyer tried to get out of it, and they couldn't. Check out this story. Look what happened. So this is from Shaw Drake. A border officer told me I couldn't opt out of a facial recognition scan, and they were wrong. This is from the author of this piece, if I, carrying all the privilege of a white ACLU lawyer, could not opt out of the invasive technology, what chance do other travelers, in particular people of color, have to assert their rights? So here's what happened. Look at the camera, a Customs and Border Protection officer told me as I approached the primary inspection point at the Paso del Norte port of entry. Is that the face recognition technology? If so, I want to opt out. Look at the camera. I want to opt out. Look at the camera. I want to opt out. On the evening of November 25th, 2019, I crossed from Mexico into the United States. Signs in the port noted the new use of facial recognition technology and United States citizens' option to undergo alternative procedures. After handing over my U.S. passport card, and despite my repeated protests, the CBP officer took my picture anyway. Here's what they say. CBP is capturing exit and exit photographs of travelers to help improve border security, prevent identity theft, and facilitate your next trip to the United States. Photos of U.S. citizens will be deleted after the individual identity is verified. CBP will not retain photos of U.S. citizens. Photos of foreign nationals will be stored, blah, blah, blah. If you are a U.S. citizen and wish to undergo alternative procedures, please advise the CBP officer when you approach primary. This person who is an ACLU lawyer said they wanted an alternative procedure. The officer said tough and took their picture anyway. And by the way, these databases have been hacked already. Databases at the border have been hacked, which has sensitive information about people's identity along with a photo that the border protection took. That is getting hacked. And imagine what someone could do with that when it gets in the wrong hand. They have a border photo that was taken of you by a professional agency, a professional border agency, and they have all this sensitive information about you, and that was all hijacked. It's already happened. There's already been a couple border offices that have been hacked. We talked about that on the show. You can look it up. It's already happened. And now an ACLU lawyer opted for an alternative procedure, which is their right to do so. They were denied. I hope they sue and get a lot. I hope they sue and get a lot. All right. Thank you for sharing that, M. Berg.
Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. You can tweet me an article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together and make it our own. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today.